So I'm doing the Root of Nightmares raid with Nezarec in Destiny 2. You need to own Lightfall in order to do this. So Nezarec is super powerful, and this raid is very difficult, but you can join in progress. That's actually Nezarec right over there. I'm looking at him with my Eye of Soul sniper, which I got from Trials of Osiris. So that hammer he has is very powerful. And this is a cannon aimed directly at the moon, and the witness goes into the moon. Okay? The Root of Nightmares raid with 5 other people, where you fight Nezarec. Oh wow, they made it all the way to the end where Nezarec is. Let's go. Nezarec charging my dude. Yeah, look how big he is, bro. His flame wings too. That's crazy. Oh my god. Yo, for real. In the Dreaming City sometimes, for like 5,000 glimmer each. When you hold X next to it, it gives you an overpower, which lets you cast your super. So let's spawn Nezarec in by shooting this thing. And notice how the light doesn't point to the next one. That's because we have to go to the other side. Okay. So let's charge Nezarec. Nice, dude. Perfect. There we go. I just dealt crit. The current raid. Alright, Root of Nightmares. Alright, let's try this one. Green. Stepping into the seed field in a certain section of the battle arena lets players start building these chains by shooting the seed there. A buff named the Field of Light or Flux of Darkness is given to the player depending on the nature of the seed. It needs to be brought to a node shown by a beam of light before returning to the seed field and extending the chain being built. At least 2 players need to be designated gardener throughout the fight, with Nezarec building 2 chains on both the right and left side of the boss. Previous encounters in the raid should familiarize players with this role, but gardeners must also be prepared to create safe havens against Nezarec's wipe attack. Meanwhile, 2 tanks need to be drawing Nezarec's attention, usually those with a good Titan build that resists damage against the debuff named Nezarec's Hatred. The final role necessary for this boss fight are 2 ad clearers, who focus on destroying the Colossus enemies and their minions that spawn during the phases of the battle. Gardeners are typically under constant assault from these foes and could use all the help. Additionally, having a legendary weapon that can wipe out swarms of enemies gives gardeners a clear path from seed fields to nodes across the battlefield. How to beat Nezarec. After each tank gets Nezarec's Hatred, they should shoot the boss in the shoulder to activate a large explosion. This energy blast either appears as orange or white, indicating where gardeners must create a safe haven from Nezarec's wipe attack. If the explosion is orange, the gardeners make a chain on the light side. Should build a haven on the completed dark side node. In contrast, white energy means the gardener on the dark side needs to make a haven on the light side. Okay. So you do the opposite of his explosion from his shoulder. This process of building chains until both chains on the light and dark sides of the stage are finished. Completing the chains makes Nezarec vulnerable for a time, as indicated by a large orange beam that strikes the middle of the arena. That sounds pretty difficult. Okay. I don't know how to connect the chains, because I've done it before when we played. Like I shot the circle and then it points to the other circle. Alright, so there's a yellow circle. There's a white circle. So I'm gonna shoot the white circle. There we go, which spawns in Nezarec. Let's take out some of these enemies. One of my teammates needs to shoot where my light is pointing, though. I only have field of light for 4 more seconds. You have to shoot right here. Let's go. Nezarec charging my dude. Yeah, look how big he is, bro. He has flame wings too. That's crazy. Oh my god. Yo, for real. Oh, that was his ult. That was crazy, dude. Oh, hasty bananas did damage to him. I didn't activate any nodes. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot the white light 3 times. So Nezarec should spawn in when I shoot this. There's a yellow light over there as well. And when I shoot this, it aims the light at the next goal. So your teammate's supposed to shoot that one, and then you can stand inside of it for safety. And Nezarec's unable to deal damage to you. So, let's go shoot the yellow light. There we go. So I got Flux of Darkness, which protects me for 17 seconds. I moved it over here, so let's shoot this one. And it points over here. There we go. So I damage that thing. Take these people out. Oh. So I think the node I activated looks like a DNA strand. Of course I have a mic, dude. I don't have Discord downloaded. Alright, so we have a white orb. And if you're shooting enough, Nezarec spawns in. You could also place rally banners over here. I have 35 of them. So let's go shoot the yellow one over here. It should point me where to go. Which is right over here. So shoot this one for safety. So I connected 2 of them. On the right hand side, the yellow ones. Yo, well, why do we die every single time? I didn't... I'll place the rally banner down. Just watch. See, I activated a node. This time I didn't even shoot the DNA thing. I just shot the circle. The yellow circle. Alright, so... let's go with the Huckleberry. Alright, so
Do you guys
this is
know?
the
Do
Nezarec
you guys know
raid,
how to do this
the
one?
Root of Nightmares in Lightfall, Destiny 2.
Like the whole
So
encounter. Do you guys know how to do
this
it?
gun cannon is pointed directly at the moon.
All right.
Over
So
here
who
we have
else doesn't know
Nezarec
how to do
floating,
it?
and when I shoot this yellow orb, it points to the second orb right over here.
I mean, he's going
Nezarec
off by
spawns in.
the guy.
There's
The
also a
guy
white
is.
orb over
It's not
there.
bad. The
You could do
guy's
the
not
same kind
bad.
of
He
thing.
doesn't point
So let's
anything.
move the orb over here, back up a little bit, and let's take all these dudes out in the center. Thankfully my gun reloads when I defeat people, so I can just keep running directly at the people. Let's take out the Esteemed Colossus, since I feel like that makes way more sense. Yeah, let's shoot that.
God damn, that's crazy. I've seen the post earlier, but I didn't join because I didn't know if someone else was trying to join or something.
Alright, so Nezarec's about to destroy us all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have Discord. I usually don't use Discord, but I'm using it right now, so I figured, what the hell, you know? Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm not using Discord. I refuse.
Can you hear me or no?
No.
Yeah, you can hear me because I have a game chat on, I think. Hey, no, la Lulu.
Alright, I'm gonna set the banner. The rally banner. Right in the center. You could stand next to it. Right here. So this Golden Skull rally banner. You could buy them from Petra in the Dreaming City sometimes. For like 5,000 glimmer each. When you hold X next to it, it gives you an overpower, which lets you cast your super. So let's spawn Nezarec in by shooting this thing. And notice how the light doesn't point to the next one. That's because we have to go to the other side. Okay. So let's charge Nezarec. Nice, dude. Perfect. There we go. I just dealt crit to Nezarec's hatred. I didn't do any damage to him. Are you kidding me, dude? Yeah, nobody's saying what to do. Alright. So, you could place these rally banners when you start the raid at each checkpoint. If you hold X next to it, it gives you a supercharge for your overpower. So if you press L1 and R1, you're able to do unlimited damage. And you don't die for quite some time. So let's shoot this orb to start off the fight. It'll spawn in Nezarec and his hammer. There's also a white moon over here. So we're doing the Root of Nightmares raid. You need to own Lightfall in Destiny 2. There's obviously... Okay, dude.